Well, so it's the team that was defending champs from last year, a team that dominated almost each and every game throughout the tournament last year. The men in purple, Kolkata Knight Riders. Well, the first thing that comes to our mind is they changed their skipper before the auctions. I mean, they released Shreyas Iyer. They got Ajinkya Rahane in the last round, and then they made him the skipper. And I mean, nothing just went their way. They were doing decently in the first half, and then that game at Mallanpur happened where they couldn't chase down 111, and from there it just went more and more downhill for them. Well, the opening combination was a horror show throughout the tournament. So was the overseas pace bowling and so many other areas. So I'm joined by Shubhradeep, and I would just like to ask him about that opening combination first. Everything starts at the top, isn't
Yeah,
it?
before going to the opening partnership, you mentioned that Mullanpur game. Remember, we're doing a live show and that was game was
Yeah,
happening, and I still remember
and
me
you were sitting
saying,
in this room only, and
"Yeah,
the
this room
TV was
only."
on.
It was what I'll say that if this video doesn't mentally break you, then nothing will do, and that was exact case. Since that defeat, the entire season just black flip flop the Kolkata Knight Riders. I think they picked up a wrong IR in the auction. They're going to Venkatesh Iyer, which didn't really worked out, such a huge money. Again, at 23.75 crore. I mean, so much money and didn't score runs. I batted at the right position. I would say for so many things. Rahane batting at
Yeah,
the
and
right
I
position.
think brought Venkatesh Iyer, they shouldn't have bought Ajinkya Rana because you are playing Ajinkya, you
Yeah,
are playing Ankush, you are playing Venkatesh. That just creates a log jam in the
so
middle,
much.
and you are not even
Traffic jam.
giving Rahane a chance to open the innings. So Rahane comes a bit late into the innings. Then Venkatesh comes, who himself is a bit crippled against spin. So you're not even having enough guys to smash spin in the middle overs. In that GT
Yeah,
game when Sai Kishore Rashid was bowling, they didn't send Moin and they paired up Rahane with Venki. Both just kept on blocking spin. And the
and I
opening
reckon,
combination, I mean, that
yeah,
overseas wicket keeper issue was so much.
if you look at the last season, I reckon the biggest success, the part of the entire campaign previous year was the opening partnership.
Sunil
So
Narine, Phil Salt.
Nadine, the way they contributed in the opening partnership, laid so many good platforms. They haven't got the opening platform. I think they're the only team, as you mentioned just before we started the video, that they're the only team who haven't really got a 50 partnership for the entire season. That's a massive drop. If you haven't got a 50 partnership, opening partnership, for the entire 14 innings, that is a huge drop in your entire campaign, to be honest. And also, if you see the foreign pace bowling continent, Nokia didn't perform, Johnson didn't perform. So the entire issue is on the Indian core to come and do some job. But that's not how you have planned your auction. There are so many good bowlers available in the auction. You didn't go for it. Even if you do, you leave them for a certain amount of money. So you are not certain of if your own plans, and that actually backfired. If you see Andre Russell, the last game where Andre Russell was done for a one ball LBW against Pravin Dubey, that was
Harsh
kind of
Dubey.
oh sorry, Harsh Dubey. That was the one of those statement of a full stop that how your season has gone for the entire season. He has not done anything, to be honest, for the entire season. In important occasions, I would say yes. If you look at the entire season, entire campaign, he will have the runs and wickets in his name. But you have to say which games or which parts of the games he has got those runs and wickets. So he hasn't done anything. And if we are going to the positive segment, I know you will say the positive segment will start with Varun and Nadine. But there is the issue. You're starting with the positive with the same two persons. What are the others doing? Ramandeep Singh. What is Ramandeep Singh doing in the team, man? I mean, he's batting at number 9 sometimes. Coming at number 5 hasn't contributed. Apart from the Mumbai games, I don't remember seeing Ramandeep with the bat for the entire season. If
Yeah,
he is not batting at number 9, but can't win bowl, is not someone who can bat at number 5. So what is he doing in the team? In
yeah,
the
and I
playing
mean
11.
quite a few games, as I said, that Gujarat game and so many other games. Their decision, their think tank just was so baffling. I think
Yeah.
last year they had Gotham in their dugout, and he was quite instrumental. But once Gotham left, I think Chandrakant and the others who were there, Bravo, I just didn't find even Bravo was there. I really found a lot of lack in their bowling plans. Even that SRH match, they just couldn't find the length to bowl. They kept on bowling to class and strengths and all, and there was so much. They didn't play Nokia in that PBK's match, knowing that PBK's has a lot of batters who are susceptible to the short ball at Eden. So I mean, there was so much confusion throughout. Their batting order was an absolute rubbles throughout the season. They didn't know whom to send when.
Yeah, that is the point. That is a negative thing. So if you as a viewer as of now waiting for the positives, sorry to say, but there are not many new positives. I say
Yeah,
the positive
only
is the
those
same.
two spinners,
Varun
and the
Nadi.
other, if you force me to say, I would say Ankush, the young guy.
Ankush, I think if you have to give respect to the captain, I think Ajinkya has done any absolutely right in his position. Whatever the role he has given, he has done his
Yeah, I
job.
mean, every time he came out in the power play, he was bang on. He was smacking the paces to all corners of
Yeah,
the park.
even the
Pretty similar
spinners.
to what he was doing in the yellow jersey a couple of years
Yeah,
back. Yeah.
true.
Mm, So I think Ajinkya as a batter did enough. As a captain, also he tried his best. But I mean, yeah, I think there were a lot
Kolkata,
too many issues to handle.
Kolkata has a lot of a job to do for the next season.
Yeah,
Lot of
next
a
year, I
job
mean,
to
they have
do.
a lot of job. They need to fix their opening combination. They need to fix their batting positions. They need to maybe reconsider whether the 23.75 should be retained or whether
I
they
think
should leave him and
one thing is
revive.
important is let's leave out the emotion and go through. I would say look next of Andre Russell. Andre Russell is almost done. You have to find replacement. You have not find his replacement as of yet. You have tried Robin Powell. You have tried so many Sharfin Rutherford in the past. You have not got his right replacement as of yet. So try to find it as of now. Because once he's gone, I mean he's already gone, half done I would say. But once he's fully done, 100% done, then you will be under a bit of a bit of a traffic jam not to find a new player in the auction. So as of now, you should start thinking who is my future replacement for Andre Russell. That is the issue, for the
And I
entire
mean, a
squad.
lot of the retained players, even Rinku Singh, he's who sort of
Yeah.
had regressed over the last couple of years. I mean, 2023 was so good, and this year he also failed to close out quite a few games. Didn't contribute enough with the bat in hand. So there's a lot to ponder about for the KKR management, that overseas paces sport, everything. So I think it's gonna be a tough 6 7 months before the auction for KKR management, and the need to think. Also, even the management, do they need to consider about the management, the coaches, the think tank? So there's surely a lot that's going to happen behind the scenes for KKR. Well, if you're new to this channel, please share this video with as many guys as possible and subscribe the channel. And cheers. Goodbye.